What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, bringing you my first Bullionbeast guide, okay? Now listen, I'm gonna give you guys the guide that I think is best based off the previous cavalry pets that I have, okay? As you can see here, I got, 4 amazing cavalry pets here, okay? My moon bear, kind of a flex between cavalry and infantry, my golden rock that you see here, my blade manticore that you see here, and also my auric warhound that you see here. And then now you see the Bullionbeast. I'm gonna be bringing you guys 2 guides, okay? One of them is more of a hunting kind of single target guide, and the other one is going to be for those of you guys that just love to yeet your calves into those range units, which I feel like these G5 cavalry kind of entice you to do that. I mean, anything in your path while you're unyielding rushing, you just destroy. So yeah, so now some of you guys are probably thinking, and I do think, and you guys saw the title right, I do think it will be meta changing, guys. Now listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I have a pretty big hunch on this, okay? A few people have messaged me. Shout out to Leon from TFS. He had messaged me, and I told him, yeah, I've actually been testing this myself as well. Believe it or not, okay? Just think about this for a second, okay? Most of us build our cavalry marches with Fierce Attack. Okay, what does Fierce Attack do? Fierce Attack is a very heavy damage dealing passive skill within the cavalry pet setup. When your deputy casts a rage skill, it has a specific percentage to cast based off the strength of the pet. Okay, however, as you guys know, when you yeet your calves in, especially you high spenders and krakens out there, or even mid spenders that play like krakens, you just yeet your calves in. Majority of the time, your Fierce Attack doesn't even go off. Okay, so you'll like rush in, you'll maybe get the first skill off and an artifact, and your deputy doesn't even cast, right? So for those scenarios, of which I believe that the counter builds are going to be the best for the Bullionbeast. Yes, it's going to require you to invest approximately 7 ambers if you decide to go with the advanced good fortune, but I do think it will be meta changing, and I do think you guys will see it more and more as people start seeing like the value in them, especially for players that just love eating their calves. All right, I would like to say that when it comes to KVK 1, there's more people eating calves than there is hunting, right? Because in upper level KVKs, if you're hunting, someone's gonna tag you and people are gonna pour it on you and absolutely dunk on you. Okay, so that's why I believe that the counter kit setups are probably gonna be better. Now you're asking, what is the counter kit setup? Let me show you. The counter kit setup is this one right here. Counter-Strike and EOS Counter-Strike, okay? Mixed with all the crit rates and everything that traditionally comes in these. So let's go ahead and start off here with the Bullionbeast, okay? Now, I only got it to 1 star because I just did it for the video, to be honest. I still got to finish my Mozrock here. To 3 star. Once I finish that to 3 star, I'll jump back to the Bullionbeast. So we're pretty close, so we'll get there. Okay, so the first skill that I recommend, okay, is going to be Intense Good Fortune. Intense Good Fortune goes straight to damage dealt, right? If you see the level 3 version of Intense Good Fortune, let's go ahead and scroll down here. Intense Good Fortune, where are you? Okay, Intense Good Fortune, look at that. Almost 50%, depending obviously on your agility, right? That is a lot of damage. All right, that is a lot of damage. You definitely don't want to miss out on that, I believe. Now, and then the next one would be the EOS skill. Okay, the next one would be the EOS skill. Let's just go down the line. Okay, the next one would be the basic blood roar, Angry Roar, and Fatal Bite package. Okay, this is going to allow for the crit rate and crit damage to allow you to do that extra damage. Okay, now once we get to this second part, you're going to go with the traditional Fierce kit setup. Okay, Fierce Attack kit setup. So you're going to go with your Fierce Attack, you're going to go with your intense fierce attack, and then you can go with tooth and claw at the end, or you could even, if you want to go even further and invest those 7 ambers and make a monster pet, you can go with EOS fierce attack. Okay, that is going to be and I'll make sure that I'll make sure that you guys can see exactly what it looks like once I go ahead and post this video. Now, going into my theory build. Okay, the one that I just told you guys is the basic, tested multiple times across the board to be one of the best setups for Cavalry. Okay, now the next one that I'm going to tell you guys is going to be a yeeting guide, okay, on the pet. Now someone did make the disclaimer. Well, Guns, if you're just going to be yeeting calves, wouldn't it just be better to use a venomous lizard? I mean, they're onto something there, guys. I'm not going to lie to you guys. They're definitely onto something there, and they actually might be right. So with that being said, venomous lizards only take 3 ambers as opposed to other pets take 7 ambers. So this is definitely something to think about. Some of you guys could even test it. Please yeet your calves into a ball, throw a venomous lizard. We're already seeing this in the works, right? We're seeing people using Kuma Husk, Nea Kuma with Cavalry, with venomous lizards, already getting monster reports, seeing those pets go crazy, yet no one bats an eye and wonder why we don't build our cat pets with counter instead of fierce, right? Because we live kind of in a world where we all just kind of do what everyone else is doing, okay? But I'm willing to put a bet on it that your cat pets, if you're yeeting them, okay, if you're hunting, all right, I think if you're hunting and doing that single target kind of you know, looking for those stragglers, I think fierce attack kit will still be better for you. But if you're a yeeter like myself, I am definitely more of a yeeter than a hunter for sure. I think the counter attack kit will be better. Now, what does that counter kit look like? Okay, so as you see right here on my screen, as I get more stuff, so here's the counter strike. Intense counter strike would be the EOS counter strike. Okay, the one that you guys see here on my Mazrock, and then on the third one, it would just be the Mazrock. Okay, so that essentially would be the setup. Okay, so it'd be once again counter strike, EOS counter strike, and then you could even put the advanced. You can keep tooth and claw if you just want to go for the 3 ambers and kind of see how it goes, or you can also instead of the tooth and claw, you can put the good fortune. Okay, no doubt about it. Like I said, if you want to play it safe, go with the fierce kit that I showed on the screen. Okay, if you wanna kind of gamble a little bit with me and do some testing with me and see and show me how your reports are doing, do the kit that I'm telling you guys. If you want to go for something if that I know for sure is working, venomous lizards, man. Like if you're yeeting your calves in, use a venomous lizard. Like it doesn't make sense if you're a calf eater to build an amazing, beautiful pet like this with everything crazy here with the fierce kits, right? All the fierce kit damage, like it kind of doesn't really make sense, especially if your deputy doesn't even get the skill to go off. Okay, so I'm really excited for the Bullionbeast. Look at the little guy. It's a little kitty cat. Probably a beast. Let's see, what else does he do? Yeah, I told Fluffy, I'm like, Fluffy, they made you a little pet, man. Maybe one day they'll throw a Guns pet in there, huh, chat? That'd be hella funny. But anyways, and that's gonna be it for the video. To be honest, guys, that's the way that I would recommend it. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, Guns, what do you recommend a low spend build? And I'll be 100% with you guys. I don't really believe in low spend builds. Now, there is one pet that I have seen a low spend build, which was on the Shadow Manticore. PM me if you're interested for that. I might actually make a video on that with side-by-side comparison with no Angry Roar, no Blood Roar, none of that stuff, and it was still doing really good. But anyways, for most pets, you're better off having a 1-star Angry Roar and 1-star Blood Roar and 1-star Fatal Bite that you get from the PvP merit shop than having some random HP bypass or like some other random stuff on there, in my opinion. I really do believe that you'll constantly hear people, oh, like, what's the free-to-play build? What's the free... No, bro, they're like, there really isn't. There's what's good, and then there's the what's not, Okay, so if you want what's good, here's what's good. If you want what's not, then go with what's not. Okay, so that's pretty much gonna be it. I know I didn't even skip a beat. I didn't even breathe that whole time. I'm very excited to be testing out the new Cavalry. As soon as the new Cavalry comes out, I'm maxing Freya off rip. The SLE hero's getting maxed. The wheel hero's getting spin 200 times. We're going straight with dailies into it. The whole shebang, okay? I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. Let me know what you guys think of my idea. I bet you as I was talking about the whole counter kit and all the venomous kit, a lot of you guys kind of opened your eyes like, this mother has a point. He has a point. If you're eating calves, why are you using calf pets? Put something that gives you a lot of counter. The reason why I feel like, hold on, let me look real quick. Let me look. If you made it this far, let's, you know what? I don't think, he's probably in case. Let's take the time to actually go look and, check that out. He's probably in one of our other shells here. Let's see. Come on. Is he here? There he is. Here he is. Shout out Leon. Did he message me on this one? Oh no, he didn't message me on. He might have messaged me like on a different account or something. I don't know. But anyways, guys, trust me when I tell you guys. Like I said, it is what I was telling you guys about the counterattack. I know I've said this like a million times, but it really is just a prototype. Ultimately, I think if you're eating calves, I think the venomous lizard is still gonna be probably the best setup that you can do. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about my idea, guys. And shout out for Hyper, by the way, for creating homie over here. What did he call it? I think so that's Agnar, right, with a gun's head. So he called it Gunnar. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of cool. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this first guide on the Bullionbeast, a little kitty cat, all right, drop a like on the video, share with your buddies, show them the video, right? That way they kind of gives them a little guide of how to go by. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, we are going to be doing a ton of testing nonstop, doing different builds, seeing what's good. The main thing that we're going to be answering is like, what kind of build are we going? We're struggling with speed here. Are we going to combine this hero with that hero? That way they can be speed synced, because is the other speed too slow? Are we going to go like... Everything's going to get answered, okay, to the best of my ability between myself and other people that are going to be helping me test, okay? So make sure you hit that sub button, turn on the bell notifications, going to let you guys know when I go live or drop a new video, guys. With that being said, it's your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.